we live? I think we're live. Hey guys, if you guys can hear me, let me know. Somewhere in this thing. What's up, Rye? Hey, Arieli. What's up, Fred? Hey guys, can you guys hear me? Because this thing is pretty loud. I got this thing on, but we can't hear you. Okay. So apparently I was about to go liar. So can you work in chat? Yeah, no sound. So no sound? You guys cannot hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I mean, right now I only got Arieli telling me that yes, loud and clear. Cool. So yeah, the reason why I'm asking is because I'm wearing a mic, and this thing is pretty loud. I don't know how clear you guys can hear me. So we're gonna be doing some embroidery. Some of these hats are like super fun. You guys wanna see what I'm doing right now? That's what I'm embroidering on a New Era hat. This is a 950. Give me a little bit and I'll say hi to you guys. Let me just show off this hat real quick. How's everybody doing? I mean, hopefully everybody can hear me fine, because I feel like I have to be screaming because of this machine. So, Ryan, were you really trying to go live? Is that the Cholo I see? Yeah, I do see the Cholo. How's everybody doing? What's up, Mike? What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Ramon the Cholo. Hola, comadre. All 6 hats? No, I'm actually I'm only doing 4 because I'm putting different colors on it, so I'm only doing 4 hats at a time. I'm only doing 4 hats at a time. So yes, all hats are working, but again, since I'm only doing different colors, like for example, this one's yellow, right? And then the one that's embroidering right now, it's orange. But it's like 4, and then this one's right here, it's also 4. It's like little bundles of 4 that are gonna get different colored thread. So that's why I'm only using 4 heads. This customer likes, even though, like for example, this hat is orange, right? He likes different colors on it. Like for example, this one, same hat, orange brim, but yellow. And he always likes to mix it up like that. Yep. This one did not start. I ran out of thread. Yep. See, look, no bobbin. So just so you guys can see what I'm using, I use Magna Glide, and then obviously it's magnetic. What you get is that little deal. And we just replace it with another one. If you guys have any questions, please post them, and I will be making my way into the channel a little bit. Lost my hat. Hey, this sucker didn't even embroider the S. So I gotta back this one up. This is one of the things I don't like about this machine, or this machine, that in order for me to back it up, I gotta hold the stop button until it goes back. You know, like on the newer machines where they have a digital panel. Hopefully you guys can hear me. You can actually go back like real quick. This one you just gotta press and hold the stop button and then stop it wherever it actually stops. Right there. Just like that. Check the comments real quick. Hi Lola, Lola's here. Hola Lola. Lola will be seeing you in Vegas. That machine is a beast. Yeah, 6 heads. See, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Oh, I thought it stopped. I am gonna stop it because I gotta clean this thread. Really? So I got this little snips, and I got them on every head. And the way that I put them there, I use this small magnets. So I just put them right there. That way I have a snip everywhere or on each head. That way I don't be chasing the snips. And as you notice, I don't use those clips on the hats anymore. And if the hat, and if you're working with a nice hat like this, that is nice and structured hat, you don't have to put a backing on it. It just looks so much better. So you don't have to be ripping anything. You know, like for example, I was doing some hats earlier. This is the stuff that we put behind it. But on this one, I don't use it. What's up, big guys? 45. I apologize if I didn't say hi to some of you or any of you. And the reason why we're going live is because Lily was yelling at Rye for not going live. Let me see. For some reason, scissors just disappear. Yes, you know what? How many scissors I buy? I actually, as a matter of fact, I ordered 3 more scissors. I came across this link on Facebook for this supposedly real good scissors, and I got a pair. They work really good, so I ordered 2 more today. They're not cheap though. But yeah, scissors and these little things. I buy these little things like I buy them by the dozen because we use them a lot. And either I lose them or if you drop them, they don't cut anymore. So I just throw them away, and just buy them by the dozen. You're tripping. Cool. So I was thinking maybe I should go live, like every time I do stuff like this. I don't know if you guys want to watch. There's only 9 of you watching right now. Usually these lives are pretty boring. Nobody wants to watch. Like everybody asks me for embroidery videos, but nobody watches them. Raiders suck. I agree with that. I agree. Mike says, my wife's birthday is the 20th. One reason I need to be home Thursday. I see, yeah. You don't want to miss that. What is it? That's part for your videos. What do you mean? This one live. I was trying to catch it, Mike, but man, like in the mornings, that's when I'm the busiest. Sometimes I don't even get the notifications, but it's like sometimes I'll have it on, and then somebody walks in, so I just mute it, and the video will be rolling, but I don't. Um, Again, the in the mornings, that's when I'm like the busiest, and usually like around this time, like around 8:30 or 9, that's when I'll actually come over here and do my actual work. Comadre, this machine stops a lot. Someone was about to mess up. Does anybody have any questions? I know I'm gonna be a little bit behind because I'm over here. I do want to show you this one once it's done. This orange one. Hey, look at that! Denise woke up. Somebody woke up Denise. Oh, Lily sent her a message. No, right did. That's why. Got a customer. You know, this customer, I'm actually working on their shirts right now. And like right at the last moment, like their shirts were due today, but I told her, no, I told her I was gonna have the shirts today, but she said I can pick them up tomorrow. So I was like, okay. And at the very end, they add 3 more shirts. So I was like, you know, but how do we get 3 shirts like from one day to the next? You can't. So that color that I'm doing right now, I don't know, for some reason I like that orange. Yeah, you guys can see it, right? That orange, it pops a lot. That's what I use on my camouflage hats. It pops really good. Real nice. When can I count on my Riley Hopkins? After, what is it? How soon when y'all get back from Vegas? Lily, Lily was saying that she was gonna ask Santa for Riley Hopkins. You guys don't know what a Riley Hopkins is? It's a screen press for screen printing. How long does it take to do one hat with that current stitches? You know what? That's a good question, Adi. I didn't check how many stitches it has. I'm gonna guess about 13 or 14,000 stitches, and it takes about 20 minutes because I'm running at a low speed. I don't run my machine like Right does. I'm making 850 stitches per minute. I think he's gonna stop. Oh, it didn't stop. So I'm running, like right now, I'm running at 580 stitches per minute. So it takes longer, but you get a better, I feel like you get a better job whenever you run it slower. So again, probably a personal opinion. Omar, you say you'll get it when I'm done. What are you talking about? Elevations. Elevation showed up? Showed up. Or it's here? Who's elevation? What are you talking about, elevation? What do you see? I don't see elevation. What are you talking about, Denise? I don't see I know I'm blind and I don't see anybody with the name elevation. Welcome, Johnny, and then you say welcome elevation. What are you talking about? Denise? 580. Whoa, slow. Yes, it's 580. I don't run my machine faster than on hats. I don't run it faster than 600 unless maybe 650 unless it's like those foam home hats. this cheap home foam cap. This one I do run it a little faster because like there's nothing in it, right? But like structure hats, no, I don't run it faster than 600, maybe 650, but I seriously doubt it. Unless I have like a big order, like this one is only 24 hats. If I had a big order, then I would run it a little faster. Running I'm running a 680, that's good. That's good. 3D puff. I was still running a little slower, but again, in the past I used to run it like crazy like that, but not anymore. What's up, Goldberg? Which one stopped? This one stopped. How you doing, Goldberg? Guys, what's up, guys? How you doing? What is it para las pupusas? I haven't had a pupusa in such a long time. That sounds good right now. A pupusa. Yeah, what is it? On the slow side, I'll run around 6 to 650, but typically 700. Yeah. Before I used to, man, sometimes when I used to get mad, it was 900 and 1,000. But yeah, I was like, no. On shirts, more in the 800. Yeah, I agree on the shirts. I do run from 750 to 800. Plus, these machines, when you get multiple head machines, they don't run faster than 850. Maybe the new ones do, but these older ones, they don't run faster than 850. This thread is about to mess up. Yeah, the more heads you have on your machines, obviously, the more chances of stopping, and it will stop. How you doing, guys? Guys, I've been meaning to call you. I got some financial questions I've been meaning to ask you. Maybe you can guide me in the right direction. Also, if somebody here has an LLC, if you don't mind sharing how you got the LLC, because I would like to get my Liberty Graphics into an LLC. Man, I hate this phone. I don't like this iPhone. I hate it because it's like, we speak two languages, Spanish and English, and whenever I'm texting in Spanish, it wants to throw something out in there, and it's like, and it's dumb. This right here, the crapple, I call them crapples because they're a piece of crap. They're not smart. They don't remember words that you already typed. It's just a piece of crap. Sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I'm really not sorry. Guys, stop giving him money unless it's for my Riley Hopkins. What is it? Then we can talk. Oh, that's funny. Let me see. They had one running at 1100. Wow, at the show, like a multiple head, Mike. 2 weeks ago. 6 head. Wow. What was it like? Like a Verdun? I know the older ones. Again, the older machines don't run faster than 800. The new ones, I honestly don't know. Yes, I am gaining weight. I guess like right after I got sick, I started eating and started gaining weight again. I lost your number, Gus. I lost your number. Simone, hit me up. Yeah, I'll hit you up because again, if anybody has an LLC, I'm gonna set up a meeting with the SBA because I wanna do the LLC, and I got some financial questions that I wanted to ask. Ask one. What is it? To send it to your. What is it? Send it to you, please. What do you mean? Oh, ask one to send Lily the Riley Hopkins. No. iPhone is the way to go. No, it's not. Trust me. These phones are very, very dumb. Like, I don't know. Like the first one I had, the very first iPhone, the very, very first one. back in 20, I think, what was it? When did it came out? And 08? I think it was 07 or 08. And that phone was way better than this one. Couch potato. Who's a couch potato? Me? Hey, you wish, or I wish. I think you just need to bond with Apple a little longer. That's all. No, I disagree. I disagree. I'll be back. I have, what is it? A meeting. What? To the birdie and groom? What are you talking about? What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Just send me all your money and, and I'll take care of it. Take care of you. I don't know. After you see my bills, you're probably going to be like, nah. 07. Yeah, that's when it came out. 07. June of 07. June 26, 07. No, I wasn't 26, but I think it was June. For some reason I remember that because it was hot. I don't miss my Android anymore. I don't know. Like this phone, there's extra steps that I have to do in order to do something so simple. Like on the Android, it was like, one or two swipes and that's it. You got it done. But this one, oh, heck no. Watch this one. Orange. I like this orange. I don't know. For some reason, I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really nice. What am I going to use on this one? I got yellow. So see, this customer gives me the, what do you call it? He doesn't care what colors I use. As long as I use multiple colors, different colors. And see, even on the gray, it looks nice. But he doesn't want to see all hats the same color. So on this one, I have no idea what color should I use. You see, we got a blue hat, black hat, gray, and another black. So, any color you guys suggest I should use on the other one? The machine is ready to go. That's a big area. What are you talking about, Mike? I think Juan's wife, what is it, turned off the internet again. Why? Am I frozen again? I better not be frozen again. You miss your orange? Yeah, I miss the orange wall. Oops. Let me see. Reminds me, gotta do some more hats with leather. That's actually the other one I'm gonna do, Mike. It's also gonna have another 4 or 5 hats. This is 24, so 6 hats with leather patches. That's what I'm gonna be doing, but that's gonna be tomorrow, maybe Saturday. But yeah, black and orange. Forget that. What is it? The jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, pink. Oh, that's a good color. Yeah, pink. Like fluorescent pink. Man, I don't have it up there. Yeah, but pink. I have 2 different kinds. This one and this one. This one is like hot pink and hot pink, but lighter. Yeah, that is a good suggestion. Huh. But do I want to change the colors? What if I use gold? Huh. You know what? Let's use gold. Let's see what gold looks like. We'll find out a little bit what gold looks like. Again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, I'm over here. I'm not trying to give you a question. So now I'm going to be using Richardson 511 and Richardson 168. So 7 panel, six panel. The first ones, like this one's right here, this is New Era. This is Richardson 168, and the other one is a 511. So look at this one. Nice, right. I think the other ones I'm going to do red. Oh, I can't do red. You do red. Jose, what's up, Jose? How you doing? I gotta go. Thursday night is what is it? Shower night. Yep. I was like, te bañas, Ramon. Then Ramon, hope you don't miss the other 6 days. Yeah, make sure you take a shower when you're in Vegas. Are you gonna be sleeping in the hallway? Oh, that's funny. So, do any of you have any questions? Ask away. Well, that was the first 8 hats, all different colors. Pretty cool. So a little trick that we do, and I'm gonna do this off camera. Like for example, sometimes when the machine cuts the thread, you'll see this little pieces sticking out. I don't know if you can see that one, but it's very small, and you can obviously see it on the inside. So one trick that we do is to get rid of those. Use a torch, just like that, and we flip it inside out, or we flip it inside, and that gets rid of. You see how fast that was? That gets rid of all the little pieces inside. So that way, when the customer opens it and they look inside, they don't see any thread inside. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it on this one. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, hardly see it, but there's little pieces of thread just sticking out, and this is how we get rid of them. And then right before we give it to the customer, we also brush them with brush, obviously, right? Brush them with the brush, with horse hair brush. Yeah, what is it? How to set up the hats on the hoop. What do you mean? You're asking how to set up the hats on the hoop? Yeah, I'll show you in a little bit. Johnny, what is it? Let me know when what is it? Find out about the LLC. Yeah, so I already went to the small business administration, and they kind of walked me through, and they told me the different types of LLC and how to open them. But I'm gonna go back because I want to refresh my memory on how to do the LLC, because I want to do Liberty Graphic Designs into an LLC. You don't put away any backing. No, I was actually explaining that earlier. I'm gonna explain it now that the machine is stopped because I feel like I'm yelling. No, when the hat is a structure hat, you don't need any. Like for example, this one's a really good. I mean, you can see I'm pressing pretty hard, and you don't need to put any in the back. Um, See that? You don't need to put any backing. It's a cleaner embroidery. It looks really really good. Now, if you're having problems with your embroidery machine and it's not grabbing at the beginning, then yes, put some backing to help it. We only use backing. We use two different types of backing. Both of them are cutaway. We use this one, and then I buy it by the roll, and then I cut it. Both of them are cutaway. I'm sorry, tearaway. But yes, we only use those on unstructured hats, like this one right here. See, it's so flimsy. This is not my hats. The customer brings me these hats. They bring me every time they bring them. They bring me the smallest amount they bring is 50, and the biggest amount that they have sent me or brought me is 200. What is it? Fabrice? What are you talking about, Fabrice? Yep. And Mike says, yeah, torch all of mine. Yeah, they look really good. You don't already read that one. Why don't you use the stabilizer or backing? Oh, it's actually the same question, right? Yeah, the stabilizer again is what it says, right? Backing or stabilizer is the same thing, right? Stabilizers on structure hats. Even though this is not on structure 100% because it's got some form of a structure, right? The what they call dad hats, the ones that you pick them up and they just go like that. Those are on structure. Those you definitely have to put some of these backing, backing stabilizer, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Usually I use two of these, to give it, not to hold the hat up, but if you use two, when I use two, I notice that my embroidery looks a lot better. So that's why I use it. In this case, since the hat is so stiff and it's such a good quality hat, you don't need to use it. So there's no need for stabilizing. Now, if I was doing something in the back where the material is not stable, that's when I will use the stabilizer. Hope it makes sense. How you doing, CTR? No Work says, Jose, don't really need the to what is it? Don't really need it to unstructured caps. Yeah, so you don't really need it unless it's unstructured. He's saving money. Yes, I find like the smallest thing to save money. I do stuff like that. Lily says saving money. Yes, the hat is stiff like what is it? Like starch. No, this is way beyond starch. So before they put the hat together, they put actually stabilizer. I mean this hats, these new era hats, they're very very good, and that thing is like super stiff. So you don't need it. Even this like this is the 511, right? The Richardson 511, Rich 511 is also. I mean, I'm pressing really hard, and still there. And then the Richardson 168, which is the flat. They're all flat bills, but this is called a 7 panel. You also don't need it, and you'll see it in a little bit because I think no, on the next batch you'll see this one being made. But yeah, how's that your ledger look 3D? What do you mean? How is it that my this looks 3D? I don't know. I don't get the question, Maria. Um, Okay, so if you, what's up, Harry Potter? How you doing? For 3D puff, we used you see that right there? That's actually foam that we use. That's how you create 3D objects or letters or whenever you do embroidery. You can also do 3D without using puff. If you have the software Welcome actually you have a preset on Welcome that you can actually tell it to do um, what do you call it, 3D, and then it'll recreate the 3D all in in a thread. You don't need any puff behind it. The letters, yes. So what I do is I actually put a lot of stitches or more stitches than what it needs. This one can actually, I'm actually using about half of what I normally use. Like for example, this one I'm at 30. What is it? Some people call it 3, some people call it 30. I'm at 3 or 30, whichever you want to call it, 3 points, whatever, however you want to call it when it comes to embroidery. If I lower this to 20 or 2, which is when you do embroidery, puff embroidery, you want to lower it to, and I'm sorry guys if I'm speaking in Japanese right now, for some of you that don't understand that the points. When we lower it to 20 or even lower than 20, that's when we do puff embroidery. You want those threads to be like right next to each other and then overlapping each other. So they'll cut the foam. Let me show you a piece of the foam. I knew a bunch of it was gonna come down. So this is a foam that we use, right? It's a 3 mil. And you want the needle to, the needle's gonna penetrate the foam, right? But if you don't put enough stitches, it's like for example, you're trying to cut a piece of something with a dull knife, it's not going to go through all the way. You want a lot of stitches to actually penetrate the foam and it'll just come off. That's how we put more stitches. Well, um, Welcome does that by itself without putting any foam in there, because you can tell it to do a 3D simulation, and what it does, it actually puts one layer, a zigzag, then it comes back and it does another layer, and then when it comes back, it does like inside the letter, it will do. Trying to see if I have a pencil so I can show you. Inside the letter, it will do a row of the actual embroidery, and then to finalize, it comes back and throws another one on top. And when it's done, it looks like 3D. That one works way better than putting a foam, because you don't have to finish it with, like, I don't know if you noticed. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. Rye was doing some 3D path embroidery, and he grabbed a heat gun and he was running it through the front of the hat. So what you're doing with the heat gun, you're actually shrinking the thread just a little bit, so it'll grab the foam and squeeze it, and it looks a lot better. Well, if you do that simulation with Welcome, you don't have to do that, because all the stitches are very, very tight. The bad thing about doing that is that if you have a hat that is not like a super nice hat, like a really high quality hat, the machine is gonna destroy it. It's gonna tear it to pieces, because you actually put like 4 times the threads or the stitches. I recommend using a steamer instead. You know what? I actually bought a steamer, because when I do my 3D shirts, I was using a regular house iron, and I bought a steamer. And like for example, this hat is really nice, right? But there's some hats, like for example Richardson. Once you embroider them, they'll lose their shape. And I run the steamer right through them, man, and they come out looking really nice. So I agree with you, using the steamer instead. Torch. Torch the hell out of it. And it says, hit the thumbs up, please. Impressive. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This right here, embroidery, for some reason, I really like embroidery. This is the part of the business that makes me the maddest. Is that a word? This is where I really get mad. Like, if you want to see me get mad, is whenever I'm doing embroidery, because that machine gets the best of me. Um, but yeah, at the same time, this is what I like the most, because we can get very, very creative. Very creative. Check my battery, make sure I don't run out of battery. It looks like I'm running out of battery. Watch, watch me. Let me get my power cord because I don't want the laptop to run out of battery. Yeah. Any more questions? Más preguntas? Mike is here. What's up, Mike? We got two mics. No Words and Federation of Nerds. What's up, Mike? Federation of Nerds? That's a clever name. It's United Federation of Nerds. Pretty cool. Fidel, what's up, Fidel? I haven't seen you in a while. Fidel, how you doing? ¿Cómo estás, Fidel? Fidel. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions? We're gonna be doing some embroidery. Answer my question, please. How many hats do you order extra when doing them for a customer? So Denise, I actually don't place order for customers. What's up, Bad Brad? Actually, what I do is I order whatever. I order hats. I have the hats in hand. So whenever the customers come, they pick the hats themselves. And so basically, I don't have to order any extra per se because I already have the hats here. Well, that's a good question, though. Shirts, however, I usually order one per size, unless it's like a 3X or 4X where they're so expensive. I don't. Bien, aquí dándole, ¿ya? No hay otra que pagar biles. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, so that's why like whenever you see me go live, actually when you see me go live, it's behind this wall. So usually when you see the hats are actually on that wall. And I just grab the hats from there. Unless a customer wants a specific hat, then we order those hats. And to completely answer that question, Denise, if somebody asks me to say, for example, they want this hat, right? Can we get like, say, for example, 12 hats? I usually order, I never order just 12 hats. I place an order at least $200. So I don't pay shipping. And the hats, I just, keep them. But I normally order a minimum of 12 hats per color. Juan, when you're gonna do a digitizing class? Man, I'm not that good on digitizing. I mean, I'm okay on digitizing, but I feel that there's so much more videos out there, way better than me. And if I mean, Welcome. I've only been using Welcome for, I want to say, for about a year that I've been using Welcome, like completely using Welcome. I've been having Welcome since, man, almost since I started the channel. So about 4 years, 4 or 5 years that I've been having Welcome. But I just barely started using it. And that software, man, it got a lot of stuff. You can do a class on digitizing. I can, like, what would you like me to see do on digitizing? And for example, at the beginning, when I was working with Welcome, one of the reasons why I stopped and I wasn't working with Welcome is because of the in other softwares they call this density. Where we were talking about, like Maria was asking me why my letters look like they're 3D. That's called density. So how many stitches you get together like that, right? So if your stitches are like this, or if you close them like that, density. So in Welcome, we call that, and a lot of you actually ask for that. It's called pool compensation. So pool compensation in other softwares is called density. So pool compensation, the threads are like this, right? And pull compensation, it happens like this. So if you have a little bit of stitches, your embroidery file is going to stay like that. But if you put a lot of stitches, it's going to tighten it like that. What it's also going to do is going to grab your fabric and it's going to push it in like that. So for example, if you have a circle and the stitches are going like this, you have a circle because the stitches are pulling like that, right? Because you get your stitches like that. The stitches are pulling this way, like so. Your circle, instead of being a circle, is going to become an oval like that. So when you do pull compensation, you tell your software to stretch those out. So instead of being like this, it stretches them out like that. So by the time it actually pulls them together, your circle will pull down. And in reality, when you send it to the job, your circle looks more like an oval like that, but it's going to pull down and it's going to create an actual circle. So if you ever created a logo where dang it, I'm gonna get in trouble again. I haven't done these patches. If you ever created a logo like this, where you notice that your stitches were off at the bottom, or it wasn't a complete circle, that's because your pull compensation was off. Let's say, for example, Welcome is set at I believe it's 17, pull compensation point 17, pull compensation. So you can see how boring this is. People don't like all these numbers. I usually like to do my pull compensation at 25, and depending, I will run a couple of tests, and then I will go up to like maybe 30 to do that that pull. It's called pull compensation because you're actually compensating for that pulling. Because like if you had a rope or a tug of war, right, and somebody's pulling it like this, you compensate for that pulling, adding a little extra rope per se. That's what that is. Sorry guys, I know it's very boring. I need to learn to split a design. I need to learn how to split a design, to use it or to use on a reposition hoop. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's you know what? I never got into that, but that's actually pretty cool. That class I'll pay for. I'll pay for it. Yeah, so what Lily, if you guys don't know what Lily's talking about, let me grab a hoop. So Lily is trying to embroider something that is bigger than the hoop, right? Look at this beautiful face. Lily's trying to embroider something that is bigger than the hoop. Say, for example, she was going to try to embroider my face, and my face ended up right there. So she's trying to come up with a software that can split that, and then she can move the hoop maybe on the other side and complete the other side of my face. There's actually ways that you can do that without having to use a software to do that, but you have to be very good at math and you have to have a lot of registration points to do that. What is it? Ignore typos. So yeah, so one thing that you can do, Lily, is whenever you create your image, right here, draw registration points. And then whenever you move it over, make sure that when you move that needle, it's going to be right on your registration points. And you're going to be like, how do I do registration points? You can actually put a couple of stitches there and then just go back to your own stitch and then do another trace. Make sure you're touching your registration points and do that all over again. Very, very tricky. But yeah, that's what Lily's talking about. Basic. I have Welcome, what is it, with a little understanding of it. Yeah, I mean, Welcome is very complex. Very, very complex. Question: will you demonstrate embroidery? Embroidery. What do you mean with metallic thread? Oh, with metallic thread. So, folks, will I demonstrate embroidery with metallic thread? Yeah, I can do that. I actually like doing metallics, metallics and specialties. Man, and specialty threads. I like doing stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know Vermelana. There's not somebody. The thread Vermelana. I actually like. At one point, I used to do a lot of Vermelana. Vermelana thread. It's thicker. It's a thicker thread. I don't know if I have any here. Already here. The Vermelana thread. See here? I got thread everywhere. Oh, here's another one. This one I like to use a lot. Let me grab one of the metallics so you can see it. A metallic thread is very expensive. That's why you don't see everybody using it a lot. This is obviously gold, metallic thread. And for this right here, if you want to use this thread to do some embroidery, I suggest that you follow the recommended way or the thread, the needles to use this because, yeah, trust me, it pain in the neck. And then this one is what I like using a lot. This little thing right here is $45. I don't like that. But this is glitter. It's glitter thread. And this one, when you embroider it, it's actually pretty cool because when you're done, when the job is done, this right here, it actually looks like vinyl. It looks like you took vinyl and just cut the vinyl and put it on there. But when you get really close, you're like, even when you get really close, it looks like vinyl. It really looks like, you know, the glitter vinyl, but it's actually thread. So I like stuff like that. What's up, Leonardo? What is it? Want to be like you someday. Don't try to be like me, brother. Be yourself. You probably do way better than me. I try, what is it? The Madeira, Madeira. Dang it. What is it with me? Madeira metallic with a number 9 and it just stops. Number 9, you mean the needle? At least it doesn't break. Yeah, so on the Madeira, I didn't like their thread. I actually use for metallics. The one that I liked the most was I was gonna say Isacord, but it's not Isacord. It's God, Gonald. So Gonald, they made some very good, very good thread when it comes to metallic, and for that I use for most of my embroidery. I like to stick to 80-12 on the needles. 80-12. The Vermelana is 116, and you know, different specialty threads. What's up, T-Town? What's up? Just popping in to say hello. Well, hello. What is it? Taking liberty advice. I'm getting a forehead. Yeah, dude, if you can afford it, get the forehead. And if you can get a 6, get a 6. I was going to show you the Vermelana, right? I don't know if I have any Vermelana. See, here's the metallic silver. But Vermelana, it's a very thick thread. There you go. Here's one that I never opened. This is, I'm not going to open it all the way, but I mean, obviously you can see, right? But you can see how thicker compared. Let me see if I can find a piece. I can get one from the floor. It's just thread everywhere. Watch. So you can see the difference between the thread. You can't even see it. Yeah, right there. See the gold one? You can hardly see it, but the other one is very thick. Vermelana, if you guys are familiar with like Abercrombie and Fitch or American Eagle, Hollister, they're whenever they used to put across the chest, that it had like, I mean, you can actually count the threads. It was like very small amount of threads. That's what this is. You can create some really cool stuff. No underlay on this one. So if you put an underlay on this one, it's gonna throw it off. So you just do the actual zigzag. And like for example, if you were gonna do like earlier, I was talking about the numbers. If you were gonna do like 40 or zero point 0.4, on this one, you will go all the way to like 0.9 or probably even higher than that. Where if it was, let me put it in terms that you can understand. If you were gonna put in one little half-inch square, if you were gonna put 20 stitches across, no, not even 20. This is actually more. And 1/2 inch, you'll probably put about 100 stitches. And Vermelana, you would only put about 10. So that's the difference. That way, it looks really, really good. We'll try that. What is it, Brent out? Thanks. Yeah, for again for metallic, try Gonald and maybe Isacord, but I would go with Gonald. Gonald is by far the best, the best that I tried. I'll see if I can find one of the actual metallic that I use. But I got boxes and boxes of. Oh, here it is. First one. Oh man, it doesn't have a brand anymore, but that's what it looks like. So, and you can see how thin it is. It's very, very thin, and that's obviously metallic silver. That's what I would recommend to use. Gonald. Look at that! I found another one. I'm probably gonna be lying. I don't even see the brand. It's probably not even Gonald. But I get this at GSG. So I don't know how good you can see it, but this is the one that I use. And again, this one works really good. Really, really good. It's a little high. It's a little expensive. Let's start this thing. I'm over here talking and not working. It's starting to look like right. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can send me thread you don't need. You'd be surprised how much thread we actually have to buy more of. Like on this side, I keep all the thread that I normally use, and those go all the way inside, like 10 deep. And then I have 3 boxes on this side. Well, it's one box, and the other one are those totes, those plastic totes, full of thread. Get some lotion for those dry hands. Whatever. There you go with the insults. Isacord, Yemen. Thank you, Yemen. There you go, Yemen. That's probably the one that I'm using. Isacord, Yemen. Thank you, Mike. I think it is Yemen. I'm gonna retract that Gonald, even though Gonald is really good. So try Yemen, okay? Metallic thread at GSG. There you go. Yes, thank you, Mike. That's actually the red one that I show you. That's what that is. Again. Oh wow. It's like I didn't even embroider anything. Come on. The thread, the bobbin went out. I didn't pay attention. What is it? We'll come and work for free for a week. Be careful. Be careful, because it might be day 2, and they be like, screw this, I'm out of here. He will put you to work. Yep. I was like, orale. And I'm buying you lunch either, Juan. What is it? It's a pleasure listening in. But what is it? Sound like somebody walked in. But I finished and locked off at the shop and going home. Yeah, go rest. You need to rest. You need to go to sleep. Good night, everyone. And Juan. Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Thank you for stopping. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, where's me threat? The little sucker got stuck. Oh, he got stuck on one of the tension wheels. Oh, one thing, guys, that I notice everybody does. It's whenever the thread breaks, they push the thread through the needle, and then they pull it back. They pull it back, and then they either, if it has a spring like this, they put it back in the spring. You don't have to do that. As long as you can pass the thread through the needle, watch. Fucking get it in there, right? As long as you can get the thread in there in the needle, at least about a half an inch, you don't have to pull it. The machine will start. See? You're also leaving us, Maria? Comadre? I have to go now. All right, comadre, good night. Lily, I sold it to somebody in Wichita Falls. No, Wichita Falls, Kansas. There you go. They drove from Wichita Falls, Kansas, and I might be getting somebody from San Antonio to buy this baby right here. So I'm selling the machine that does the borders, and somebody from San Antonio might be coming. I think they're coming tomorrow to pick it up. I haven't used it in a while, so right now, Lily's like, "Why are you selling things? You only sell things when you want to buy something new." Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, Lily. I'm actually cleaning the house because I'm gonna be in Vegas next week, and you never know. There might be something in there that's pretty interesting. What if I pick it up? You know, and then if I pick it up, I'm not gonna have room for it. So that's why I'm making room. Sweet dreams. Yeah. I know it's pretty late, guys. So if you guys want to, sign off, I understand. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Only Lily and Denise hurt my feelings. Vegas will be so fun. I just don't have the time. Mike, you know what? I was actually the same way, but I was getting a little burned out. And I usually like these scripts to come up with some new ideas or stuff like that. You leaving us too, Harry Potter? No, that hurt my feelings. I'm just playing. But no, I know it's pretty late. It's what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I should have been done already with his hats. I still got. I got 1, 2, 3 more sets to go. Before I decide to sell what, Denise, what are you talking about? I told you guys I was gonna sell the. I told you guys I was gonna sell the every single machine that I sold. I told you guys I have never kept you in the dark. Almost, but I'm still working. Oh, I see. I see. So no, I told everybody like you know, when I made a video about the heat press, the dual plan heat press, I said the reason why I put it together is I'm gonna sell it. When I made the embroidery, or when I put the embroidery machine together, I told you I was gonna sell it. Yes, yes, yes. Um, this one right here, I told you guys that I was gonna sell it. Somebody who I can't remember who asked me that they wanted to buy it. Somebody from Florida. Can't remember. Can't remember who it was. Okay, why is this one messing up? But yeah, I told you guys that I was gonna sell. Another one I'm selling is this machine right here. I actually listed this one today. And the only reason why I'm selling this one, this is a post. Let me turn this so you can see. This is a post sewing machine, and that one is really good to do. This one is really good to do hats, like to do the patches. That's what we use. This machine right here. I'm selling that one for $1,600. I put a speed reducer on it. It cost me $300. It cost me $300 to put a speed reducer on it. The machine cost me $1,800 plus the $300 for the speed reducer. And what the speed reducer does is slows the machine. Well, you can control the speed a lot better. So I'm gonna sell this one because honestly, I didn't like it. I'm gonna get a what is called a tubular, and I'm gonna replace it with this one. But the tubular is very expensive. It's $3,000. That's why both of these machines I buy, so I can afford to buy the other one, which the other one is gonna be it's $3,000. So to get the tubular, and the other one is a little more heavy duty. But I told you guys what I was gonna say. You said you were selling your business and were keeping it for you. Yes, no, I said if I sold my business, the only thing that I was gonna keep was a single head. But we're not selling the business, at least not yet. There's actually what friend of mine and actually friend of mine, friend of mine, and I are actually still talking about the vehicle wraps. What's up, Texas Cool? How you doing, Henry? We're still talking about it, but hopefully he doesn't see this video. But I already told him he wants to partner with me, and he wants to go basically kind of like 50-50, where it doesn't work. Hey guys, what is it? Para unos tostilocos. I don't know what tostilocos are, but I'm gonna find out tomorrow. But yeah, we're still talking about getting together and just going and do vehicle wraps and signage, basically just pure signage. But at the same time, I'm like, no. So it sells patches. It sells a bunch of stuff, not just patches. This is just way better to do the patches because again, it's called a post because it's a post. It's not a flat um, where you can put the hat in there a lot easier. Me personally, I didn't like it, so I took it back to go get a wrap my CRX. Yes, sir. I took it back to get again the speed reducer. And the speed reducer, what it is just a big old wheel that goes underneath. Some you can put it on top right here, right? But this one is underneath. And again, you can control the needle. Like for example, some of you used a sewing machine that is a heavy duty for like leather and stuff. That sucker, as soon as you press the pedal, it goes and it just takes off. Well, this one, because you're sewing a patch, you have to go around the patch. What's up, Jesse Gibson? And you have to slow the machine and have more control. This one with the speed reducer, it does that. Another thing that the speed reducer does, it adds power to the machine. So like the needle, it will not slow down to like when you're sewing. Like for example, right now there's let me take it off so you guys can see it. Come on. Right now there's a piece of leather. See? It's double. Watch. I'm gonna fold it. So now there's 4 layers. And this machine will not stop. How should I make? Yeah, let's do this. So this is heavy duty. So see, like right now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but right now the needle is going very, very slow. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but if I press the pedal, it goes faster. But this is where the speed reducer works. So let me get a little closer. See, right now it's going to all 4 layers. No problem. And the heck did I do with it? Oh, see what I was telling you earlier? I lose these things very, very easy. And the soles. I mean, I'm not going to be able to take it apart because this is some really heavy duty thread. So even if I'll probably tear the leather. Yeah, it's not coming off. So that's what it does. See? And the speed reducer helps it go through thicker stuff like that. Well, you stopping again. For some reason, I'm having problems on this hat. It's not sewing all the way down. Okay, so for those of you that do embroidery, if you ever have problems at the bottom of the hat because the needle is not going all the way down, usually what I do is I press and hold the start button, and I don't let it go. I just hold it, and it does very, very slow, and it'll actually start working. The only thing is that you're gonna have to be there until it goes through the whole thing. Aha! Something is not right. It's not sewing at all. Yeah, sometimes when this thing is too thick, it doesn't want to sew. Let's put it on this and see what happens. See if this one embroiders. Be nice if I turn it on. See, that one over there doesn't have problem. But yeah, that's what that machine does. I think I'm going to bed. Okay, Mike. I mean, for you it's a little later than 10, right? Hope the stars are early tomorrow morning or lots to get done. Good night. All right, Mike. Hopefully you're still here. Anyone looking for a Canon Pro 100? Oh man, those printers are really nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice printers. Alzheimer's. Who has Alzheimer's? You have Alzheimer's, Lily? Lily, you're kind of young for Alzheimer's. She's like, no, you have Alzheimer's. Look who's back. Rise back. So next week is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be in Vegas. So if you guys go to Vegas, Midget is back. We're going to have a lot of fun. Cholo's gonna be there. Mike Mobile Works is gonna be there. Lola is gonna be there. Hopefully, I'll be there. Juan got that. Juan got that cash. Last week, another sewing machine. when I got home, um, I told the Three Stooges right here that I only had $2 left. And today I was able to recover some of that money back. So I sent him a picture. That's why I said that I got the cash. Because he's selling everything. No, actually the money that I showed you guys was for the hats and stuff that I did today. It's mainly hats. No, and some polyester shirts. Oh man, the 3D shirts that I'm making next. Oh, Fred came off. The next 3D shirts that I'm working on, man, those are really nice. I'll probably go live tomorrow so you guys can see the. Should I go live or should I make a video on how to make those 3D shirts? I mean, I already made videos. Really? Sucker? Like, come on, this is not right. You should work. You see why these machines make me mad? It's funny because sometimes I see Ryan whenever he's embroidering, and I can see it in his face. And I'm like, I know what you're going through. You're going to Vegas and no fun. What do you say? Have fun and make some videos. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make some videos. I don't know which camera I should take because of the baggage is very expensive. So I was thinking of, remember I bought that the gimbal last year because I was gonna take it to the ISS. I haven't even used it. Coming to Dallas tomorrow. I was gonna come to Dallas tomorrow. Actually, I was gonna go to Forward tomorrow, Mike. But I'm not sure. My wife just told me that we have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I got to do all the shirts that I was at the beginning showing you. The lady was adding some more. I got to do those shirts. I was actually going to do those right now. They're screen printing shirts. It's, I can't remember how many they are. It's around 100, 90, 100. I really don't know how many they are. I don't remember. I remember the second, she gave me 2 orders. The second order was 58 shirts. And then I added one per size. So I got about 60 there, and I don't remember the first order. But, como what is it? Cavities? Yeah, we're going for the cavities tomorrow. So I don't know, Mike. I know I have to go to Forward tomorrow. Well, I was going to go to Forward tomorrow. Tendy leather. I was going to go to Tendy leather. I need to pick up some leather because we sold some patches and I don't have enough. So we sold some of these patches, leather patches. I think you guys seen them before, on the video. Leather, laser cut and engraved leather patches. Anyways, I need to make some orange ones, and I ran out of leather. And he asked for like 400 of these, I think. Believe it or not, there's like 200 right there. That's why I gotta go to Forward tomorrow. Again, Tendy leather. Is there a bigger Tendy leather? Yes, actually, over there. Yes, actually, Tendy leather. The warehouse, what do you call it? The home office, or the big one? It's in Forward. It's right after the 820. Is it 820? Yeah, it's right after 820. You know where what do you call it? The embroidery warehouse. They're like before you get to the embroidery warehouse. That's where they're at. For those, Henry, we charge $4 with everything. Again, let me see what we got. I'm gonna show you. These ones are actually not tan yet. This is the raw leather, and obviously this one's already tan. You know, Waco tan, and then it's got the information in the back, and then we finished on official with with a key ring, right? We use two key rings. We use the black one and we use copper one. It's like a little distressed copper. This is how we sell them. And we sell them for $4 each. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a lot of work as we actually glue them together. Let me show you what one looks like before we glue them together. This is what they look like before we glue them together. Again, laser cut, and then we just glue them like so. And like you saw me put the little key ring in there. I have one about 2 miles from me. Yeah, I actually go to all of them. I go to the one in Plano. Uh, the one in Plano is a smaller one, and but if you go to like the one in Fort Worth, the one in Fort Worth, they actually have a museum inside of nothing but leather goods, like leather stuff that people have done. A lot of stuff. It's really really cool. Is there a minimum? 24. There's 24 of these minimum. I didn't know of one in Plano. Um, one is in Allen. It might be Allen, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was in Plano. It might be Allen. I know they moved them. They're always moving them, so it might be Allen. Hello, right beats. See the gold, oro. Man, I should have been done already with this thing. Taking too long. Okay, so now what color am I gonna use on this one? Let's use. Oh, cool. I'm gonna use some gray or dark gray. I'm gonna use some dark gray, and then this one right here that is gray is gonna look like a tone on tone. So we'll switch that to 6. Of course. Oh, I don't think it's gonna show up on this one. Again, gold. Pretty cool. There's a navy blue with gold. and then the gray and gold. I got my finger. I've been having this customer since 2010. So really, really good customer. Very good customer. He pays my bills a lot. A lot of my bills. Sometimes when I refer to him, I refer as my number one customer. It's right off 75, 2 miles from me. Yeah, yeah. So it's in a little shopping center. Oh, that one looks really nice. The silver looks really nice. You don't stop. Is Rye still here? Rye, are you still here? I only have one there, Henry. I only have one. Um, what is it? You are checking out Thursday? What do you mean, checking out Thursday? Oh, am I checking out Thursday? No, I'm checking out Friday. I'm there from the 19th to the 21st. No, it's just one Henry. Oh, Henry, going back in this, whenever they order 100, they go down to $3. Um, 100, 100 to yeah, they go to $3, and the most I've sold is 450 to a school. But then they provided the leather. They provided everything. The only thing I did was just cut it with my laser. It was just a single layer. It wasn't two like this, and I charged them 75 cents for the work. But they brought me 450 again, and they provided everything. All I needed to do was just cut it. It's a lot. We did a lot of them. Yeah, right. So, um, is there anything you want to do? Anything you guys want to do on whenever we're in Vegas? Like, I don't know, what do you guys have in mind? I know Mike is gonna be there for like maybe like a half a day. For me, because I'm gonna be getting there on Wednesday, and I don't know if you guys want to do something. Do you guys have anything in mind that you guys wanted to do? I just want to know, so I know. What? We're gonna partay. What was that? 1,000 and took it out. A thousand on black. All in. You're gonna be disappointed. Look at the price tag. You only got a 50-50 chance of losing, right? You guys should just drop me off at the airport, then go eat and party. Oh, that's funny. What time are you flying back, Mike? 1,000 on black. Right, leave your music at home. What time are you flying back on Wednesday, Mike? 7:20. Oh, that's not bad. So you gotta be there like maybe at the latest 6. So there's plenty of time. I will be getting there on 9:06. That's when my flight is supposed to be there, 9:06. So I still, I don't know. I was still gonna book a room at the Circus, just because it's cheap and it's like within walking distance. All right, Rai said that 520. Yeah. Rai said just stay with them, him and the cholo. I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah. But I was thinking to book a room at the Circus. It's only like 62 or 65 bucks. Right, just so you know, if you win a jackpot, I get a Riley I. Hopkins. Hey, right, we should get him. We should get one of those blue prizes. Hold on, let me stop laughing. We should get one of those blue prizes from Mama San, and then we can create the logo, and just put a sticker on it that says Riley Hopkins 2 or whatever. Oh, that would be funny. She would be so disappointed. That would be so much fun. Really? I pulled it too fast. You guys know you can do that, right? Instead of cutting the thread, and then just wait till the machine starts, and then just jerk it, pull it, and it'll break clean off. But I pulled it too fast. I didn't give the machine enough time to start. Oh, come on. Dang it. Lily's gonna start making fun of me. It wasn't me, Lily. It was the thread. It's starting to fray. There you go. It would be what I wanted, but I wouldn't complain. A gift is a gift. Oh, it would be funny. Again, what is it? Paste a picture on a new one. What do you mean? Oh, Mike, what do you mean? All right, Henry. Good night, says Henry. Yeah, it's a little late, so guys, I'm probably gonna stay here just for a little longer, not that much longer. I can finish those hats tomorrow, right? They don't have to be. I don't have to finish them today, and obviously, you guys don't have to stay until I finish those hats. But yeah, your flight is at 2:05 on Tuesday. No, I was actually gonna take that flight too, but I was like, nah, I don't want to stay there that long. So I moved it to from the 19th to the 21st, and I only paid like $102 for the flight. It's really cheap, very very cheap, really cheap. I thought it was cheap. So yeah, guys, I guess we can call it a night. I'm gonna continue. What time is it? Like 10:37. Yeah, because I'm gonna continue working on this shirt, hat, just for a little longer. But yeah, we can call it a night, guys. I know it's late, especially for those of you that are in the East Coast. It's already late. Earlier than I thought. What is it? I need to be at the airport by noon. Yeah. It's like, yeah, no carry on. No carry on. Just get the free shirt. Get the free shirt at the show. Yeah. I'm just gonna. But see, I wanted to take the laptop because if I do record something, I want to make the video while I'm in Vegas, and post it while I'm in Vegas. When we flew to, when we went to Florida, we took two laptops, my wife and mine's, and she took the baby's backpack, and they didn't say anything. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably do just my little laptop thing, my little laptop case, and I'll probably put like a change of clothes in there and a toothbrush and some toothpaste, and that'll be good. That way I don't have to pay $80 for the luggage. Yo, give me some, what is it, free ink samples. You know how expensive that's gonna be, Lily? Melvin, to me, I'll pay shipping. There you go. If you pay shipping, yeah, we'll do that. Actually, Rai is very good about getting samples. He's very good about that. Me, I'm like, I don't care. As long as it, what is it? It fits under the seat, under your feet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I was gonna take a backpack. I usually when I travel, especially when I go to Mexico, I just take a backpack with some clothes and the what we will call the bare minimum. That's what I take um, when I go, by myself. And in this case, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Probably just need like a couple of shirts and you know, again, bare minimum. It's been fun seeing everyone and picking on one little brain, whatever. Yeah, big heart. Thank you all for supporting Liberty Graphic Designs. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up on your way out. No, that's not what it says, but yeah. um, what is it? No big samples for this trip. I'll be I'll be too drunk. Fidel says I'm still working. Yeah, I'm still gonna be working. I know you're saying that you're still working. I'm still gonna be here for like yesterday. Rye texted me. It was kind of late, and I was like, dude, I'm still working. I was actually finishing up some hats yesterday. Last night, I worked till midnight, finished my hats, and I got paid. That's why I send you that picture. But yeah, little jobs like this that I like small jobs like this. 24 hats, not that bad. I like them. It's like very quick and turns a good profit. It's really really good. That's rude. Just ship the samples home. If I get any samples, I think the only sample I am gonna be looking out for, and I don't know if you guys ever used it. For those of you that do screen printing, Fidel, I don't know if you use this one. It's called Citrus. I believe it's by CCI. It's called Citrus Paste. It's not a paste. It's actually a liquid. It's kind of like almost like a gel. It's not a gel, but it's almost like a gel. It's called Citrus Paste, and that stuff is amazing when you gotta remove ink, like when you're washing your screens. And I ran out of the one that I had, and that's the only thing that I might be looking out for, like some citrus paste. See if I can get some of that. That'd be really cool. Then that I will be shipping home. You're gonna fall in those what is it, fountains. I'll throw them in there like a fortune, like a, what do you call it, like a make a wish. I'm gonna throw my midget in there. I wish that Lily gets a Riley Hopkins. Oh man, I'm almost done with my 300 3D hats. You had to do 300 hats? Really? Oh, fortune. Because I'm Asian. No, because you're little. That's the only thing I can throw. You and Cholo. 300 on a single head. Man, I remember when I used to do that. Oh my god, I hated that. Yeah, I still hate it, but it's less hate. Check it out. I use CCI. Yeah, check it out. CCI citrus, not not citrus, the citrus paste. Olympia. Yeah. Oh man. The only thing that I'm excited about going to Vegas is actually, be honest with you, not the show. It's those buffet places. Yeah, that's. I used to like going to the Sahara. The Sahara had a $8 buffet, and they had crab legs. Boy, they had like literally a ton of crab legs. Like it was like that's what I used to go to the Sahara. I used to love going to the Sahara. It was cheap, and you ate like a king. On a serious note, Nova will be out Tuesday. What do you mean out Tuesday? You can stay with me on the on the kitchen floor. Oh man, not 28 plus for their buffet. Yeah, yeah, I remember I used to pay $8. Used to go in there, and another reason why I used to go to the Sahara is because their blackjack tables used to be $1, and I used to go to the Sahara and build some Capitol, and then go hit the other hotels. They're not there anymore. But I used to hit the Pioneer. I used to like the Pioneer. They used to have this silver $10 coins, and I used to win all the time on that little machine. Stupid of me never kept any of those coins. I just gave them away, and they're actually collectible or collector's items now. And I used to win a lot of those $10 silver coins that they used to have. But yeah, $28. That's not still not bad because when you go to those buffets, man, they're really really good. Like the Villaggio, man, they heck yeah. I used to go to the circus because the line is a lot smaller. You don't have to wait 2 hours to get into the buffet. So I would go, and we usually stay at the circus because the rooms were cheaper and the lines were smaller, and they do 1 hour or a show on the hour for free. So, so yeah, let's get out of here, guys. I'm actually gonna turn that machine off. It feels like I think it wants to take a break too, so I'm just gonna shut it off. Actually, let me kill it right now. But I do want to show you this tone on tone, what we call tone on tone. It looks really nice. See that? That's what we call tone on tone. I really like stuff like that, like doing stuff like this. And obviously it's not done right because it's supposed to look like this. But yeah, I really like how this one looks. It's really nice. It's funny because that's the one that stopped. We still got thread. I'll show you. It's almost out. But yeah, guys, let's get out of here. Let's call it a night. And I'm just going to replace this bobbin thread. I'm going to shut down the machine. And then we can get out of here. Well, you can do whatever you want, right? But I'm going to get out of here. Good night. Yeah. Hey, Juan, I have a question. What is your question? Circus. What is it? Acres scares me. We're clowns. Doesn't scare me. I haven't started using my, what is it? GoPro. You know what? I was thinking of buying the GoPro 11 to take to Vegas because it's such a tiny camera. I can literally put it in my pocket. Or because the cameras that I use, they're a little bigger, right? Like this is the main camera that I use. This is the Sony A7R3A. I was thinking of selling this one too because Sony just came out with it actually not out yet, but the FX30 is video first. This one is picture first. So this one is really good for pictures. A 42 megapixel camera. It's like a $3,000 camera. Well, with a lens, it's like closer to 4,000. Like you see it right here, it's about $4,000. But I was thinking of selling it and getting the FX30. The FX30, it's $1,800. Well, what they call body only, so just the body, right? No lens. But since I already have the lens, I don't need it. This lens is like $1,300, so pretty expensive. And I also have this one that I haven't even used. This is the Sony ZV-10, and I might take this one because it's smaller. I mean, it's got the this little deal as the attachment for the gimbal, but I'm not going to take the gimbal because again, space. So, but I was thinking about buying the GoPro 11 because again, very very small. And a pizzeria. What are you talking about? No GoPro direct to screen. Juanito, when are you heading to SD? So guys, one of the reasons why I was waiting, because Ryan kept asking me if I was going to go to Vegas, because I wanted to take the entire family, not the entire family, but at least just my wife and my daughter, so we can drive down to San Diego. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to San Diego when I'm in Vegas. I was thinking of going there the 20th, but that will require for me to rent a vehicle, and I'm not gonna have a vehicle unless I can get one of my siblings to go pick me up. Then I'll go. If not, I will be there for the ISS in January. I still don't know the dates. Is normally they usually do it the third week of January, but you taking me to SD? Yeah, yeah. See, San Diego, I know where to go. But yeah, we'll more than likely be in San Diego for the ISS Long Beach. Jose says, any good latex printer to do stickers? The only latex I know is HP, and I'm not very familiar with it. So that's the only thing I will be like, look into the HP because that's the only one that I know about latex. And again, I don't know much about it or anything about it. I was going to bring the A7, but I don't want to get introduced to TSA. Yes. So the A7S is just as big. Actually, this cage right here, right? That cage used to house the A7S. But if you notice, this one right here, I had to cut that piece out because this used to go like that and then down. If you notice, I cut it out because I can open these doors because this cage is not made for that. And I also cut it on this side. See those two little white dots right here? There used to be a mount right there, and I cut it because I can't get my memory in and out if I didn't cut it. So I modified it. But yeah, I was thinking of selling this camera and getting me the FX30 because again, the FX30 is made for video. It's open to register at the ISS. What are you talking about? GoPro, what is it? It's a direct to a screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about the GoPro. No, what is it? No washing, no screens. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of cameras. I'm sorry. But yeah, the FX30 is not out yet. No, it's actually it's gonna come out the 24th. The 24th of this month. It's $1,800, body only. So for those of you that don't know what body only means, I don't even know how to take this off. This is the lens. Never mind this mounting at the bottom. That's body only. So just that. It's $1,800. And then your lens, but I don't need lenses because I have Sony lenses. And this one again, the ZV-10, you can see it like right there. I think I paid like $865 for this one. It's a good little camera, but I don't know. You can register. Go to the ISS Long Beach now. Yeah, so guys, if you are gonna go to the Long Beach, register as soon as you can. And if for any reason you have to pay, don't pay. Go to companies that are gonna go to or that are gonna be at the ISS, and they usually have a code that you can register for free. Even at if you guys are thinking of going to the Printing United right now in Vegas, go to companies and see if they have registration codes that are for free, because otherwise you're gonna have to pay like, I think it's like $45. I registered through a company called that's where I get my fabric from. It's called Fisher. Fisher Textiles. I had to look at one of the rows. Let me show you the rows. So, see this row right here? That's fabric. And it comes from Fisher Textiles. If you go to Fisher Textiles, again, for those of you that want to go to the show in Vegas next week, go to Fisher Textiles and they have a code. I can't remember from the top of my head. Otherwise, I'll give it to you right now. But when you go and register, you type in the code and you don't have to pay anything. But yeah, like I was saying, let's get out of here. It's late. And I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything. So speaking of being hungry, I didn't see Jimmy today. Jimmy usually goes to eat like around 9. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure like always. Let me turn this up so I can see myself. You can see that glare on my beautiful head. Yeah, guys, thank you for stopping by. It was a pleasure like always. Let's call it a night. I will see you next week. next week. Wait, I have a question. It's gonna come with something dumb. Watch. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. Sending love, peace, and blessings to you all. Good night, all. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Crapple Bell. Let's get out of here on that note. God bless you guys. Good night. Bye bye. Adios. I never hit the right button. Never.